Hey YouTube, it's Cape Cod Cuda. This is 1973 Honda CB 750 K3. I just picked this up. I got it really cheap, a steal, and it came with some extra parts. I haven't got all the parts yet. I got a headlight so far, and a wire harness, some electronics on the wire harness, rectifier, regulator, and rear tail light. And supposedly this thing runs. It ran. The guy had bought it a few years ago, and it was a run and driving bike at that point. He was going to restore it, but then he bought two Harley Davidsons. So this was put on the back burner. He's moving, and a buddy of mine seen it and said, hey, he got an old bike like you. I have a 1970 CB 350. So I went over there to look at it and seen that it was a 750, and said I was interested in it, and the guy turned around and sold it to me. But it's a really nice bike. I think it will clean up somewhat easy. These sell for pretty good money, even one that needs to be restored like this one. It's got an aftermarket seat on it, made by Travel Aid. But I'm happy I found a CB 750 because they're not cheap. If you look on Craigslist, they hold their value. This is a single head overcam. It's the first sports bike. So the tires look pretty chunky. They're not dry rotted. They're a little low. I pushed it from the neighbor's house to another neighbor's, and she was really hard pushing. I got to find a trailer to trailer it home. He says he has the airbox, and he still has a bunch of other parts for it. I believe it was originally red, but that's my guess right now. These were only available in 3 colors. In 1973, they were available in the red, green, and brown. Those are the only 3 colors available in 1973. I believe this was a red bike, because I see this red on the side cover right here. There's some red on the tank right here. It might be primer though. And there's some red right there. So that gasket up there is a little hard, so I didn't want to force that in there. There's a crack in the plastic right there. I believe the other side got a crack in it too. There's another stress crack right there. This one's missing an emblem. Actually, that's a 1972 side. He thought the bike was a 1972, but when I looked at the VIN, it says 1 of 1973. This is a 73 side cover. It's square compared to the shape of the 750. So these are supposed to be white. It says Honda in white. This one's black. It's supposed to be white in there. So I got some more research I got to do, but it comes. The frame says 1973 on it, and then the VIN number starts with 22 in the serial number, so that also says that it's a 1973. I think 1972 it started at 20. I got some chain lube. I sprayed down the chain. I'll probably take a wire brush to it, and I started to spray down like the hubs. Once I get all the other parts and stuff, I'm just going to solder the bike down. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. First I was thinking about flipping it, reselling it, buying it, reselling it. Then I get a little upset with myself, some of the stuff I find, and then I sell it, and then I'm like, man, that was pretty cool and rare. I shouldn't have sold it. I should have kept it. So I got to sit there and think what I want to do. If I want to keep the 750 because it's a highly desirable bike, and it's pretty. They're not rare, but they're hard to find at a good deal. You know, if you go on eBay and look at them, people are bidding $6,000 on $8,000 bikes, and so usually they start around $3-4 grand, and then they go up for a nice running bike. You'll see projects for, you know, probably $1,000 entry level. So I didn't even pay $1,000 for this bike, so I got a really good deal on it. So Cape Cod Cuda signing out. Thanks for watching.